Hello, Emily. Get in frame.
Oh, yes. Hello. Welcome to yet another episode of Spilled Ink with your host, Emily Emirichu.
Me, Daidus, he.
Today, we are going to be working with a brand new medium that you and I have never worked with before in our lives. Ever.
Yep.
So,
poster paint.
Yes, we are working with poster paint from the brand Knicker, and we actually received these from Zen Plus, who was one of our very first sponsors. Yep. Zen Plus is an online marketplace that connects worldwide customers with Japanese sellers, and one of the things you can actually get are these poster paints.
And these brushes.
And these brushes that they very kindly sent us.
This is like Christmas.
Yeah, it is. They have a bunch of other supplies on there as well. It's not just art. I believe they also have like figures, just a variety of Japanese goods.
Yeah, Japanese goods.
So they sent us these brushes, but I figured we might need like more of a variety if we're working with backgrounds. So we have these brushes. But yeah, we will include a link to Zen Plus in our description, and there is also a promo code that we'll put right at the bottom over here. I can't think of it right now. But yeah, here's the promo code for Zen Plus. Thank you, Zen Plus, for sending these over to us so that we could actually have an episode
we bought these.
we got these. We got these poster color paper pads because I found out that paper matters a lot when it comes to...
I think a lot of artists are saying paper are more important than the actual material, so...
Which is, that was surprising to me, actually. If you would like your own set of Knicker poster colors, just head over to Zen Plus. And yeah.
Who is the
man who comes to mind when you think of these poster paints?
Exactly. Who is this man?
That would be Mr. Kazuo Oga. And we actually bought one of his art books.
And I wore this watch. Just because it's so Ghibli.
Oh, it's on theme? Okay, yeah. Oh, we're all over the place right now. So, for those who don't know, Kazuo Oga is an art director and also a background artist for Studio Ghibli, and he's worked on a ton of Studio Ghibli films as well as a bunch of other films. So that when you think of like those gorgeous nature backgrounds you see in those Ghibli films, you think of Kazuo Oga, and he actually uses these poster colors. I think that's how these paints got famous.
They told me that they use this exact brand. I actually kind of didn't believe it. I was like, is this true? Like,
because it's not that expensive.
Right? So I had to find out. I did some researching online. I was like, okay, they better use these paints, right? There's a whole 24-minute video
of him using these paints.
Of him using these paints and just like making a masterpiece. And then I like watched throughout the whole thing. I learned some new techniques and everything like that.
Oh, good. Because that means you can teach me because I don't know anything.
Right. So...
Yes.
I'm going to flip through this book while I talk.
Well, if you guys want just a little snippet of what his, I guess, credentials look like, he was an art director for My Neighbor Totoro, Pompoko, Princess Mononoke, The Tale of Princess Kaguya, and he did background art for movies like Kiki's Delivery Service, Porco Rosso, Whisper of the Heart, Spirited Away, The Cat Returns, which is one of my personal favorites, Howl's Moving Castle, The Girl Who Leapt Through Time, Ponyo, Summer Wars, The Secret World of Arrietty, Mary and the Witch's Flower, The Boy and the Heron, basically whatever like Ghibli
this man got the receipts, man.
He has the receipts. We won't be able to replicate even like a fraction of this.
After the video I watched, he's like, yeah, that was 6 hours. And I was like, let's start with like 2. Let's start with baby hours first.
Yeah.
But maybe we'll get good. I don't know.
This looks so difficult. I can't even use any of these as inspo. I don't even know where to begin.
Also, what's funny is that I learned that you can mix PVA glue with poster paint.
Oh, really?
To make it even more thicker. And what's funny is that when I looked up PVA glue, this is what I got. I got these Japanese kids. It looked like, at first I thought they were smoking a joint, but if you look, they're just blowing a bubble.
Oh, that's how thick this is?
Yeah.
Wow.
I thought it would be thicker, actually. But yeah, you can mix this, I hope. But for the most part, we're going to be using water.
I'm going to paint this quick little scene from...
You're not using our cool book?
From My Neighbor Totoro. I want to paint leaves, but like fat leaves.
All right. Since we purchased this book, I feel like we must use the inspo.
You can.
I think I'm not gonna copy it. By the way, I'm just gonna. It's just gonna help me lead the way.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna do this one because it looks simple-ish, where it won't kill me, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't have like moss growing on the trees. It has a nice blue background and some hills. So this will be my inspo.
Okay.
And let's get to it. Here's what we're gonna do. We're not gonna sketch. We're not even gonna sketch. We're jumping
just going in blind.
We're beginners. We're just jumping in. We just want to see how how the paint feels. We're gonna open this and let's get going.
This paper is really thick. You see this?
Dude, this is sick. Look at
This
this.
is sturdy. This could probably hold a lot.
It's a thickum paper.
Probably makes all
Also,
the
we got
difference.
Scotch tape. You can make a border if you want a clean border.
I want to. Yeah.
I don't. I
what?
think.
What?
I decided that I want to do one of these. One of those like it looks like it's
it's like bleeding out.
It's like disappearing into like.
So are you still leaving a border, but you're just like not making it super clean?
Yeah, it's kind of like a border, but like it disappears, I guess. Wow, they are quite beautiful, if I do say so myself. Yep, this is it. Paint.
Hey!
Now paint.
Get out of the way! Let me mark my territory.
So I'm gonna be. Oh, we're both gonna be using a lot of green, huh?
Yeah, so we should put the green in center. Whoa, it's like yogurt. So discussion time. Before we get into talking about Ghibli, because I figured it's appropriate we bring that topic up since we're working with the Ghibli poster paints.
Yes.
How do you feel about like background art in general? Because for me, anyone who is a regular viewer of my channel knows that I don't really ever do backgrounds.
Yeah, I don't either.
This is just like we're really going off the deep end here, huh?
We
like
watch more Bob Ross.
If I were to hire anyone for my channel for anything, it would be background art.
Big backgrounds. Backgrounds
Yeah,
are hard.
they take so long, and like I don't know what I'm doing.
Art school, come to me.
Art school, come to me. This is like the ultimate art school, come to me exercise.
What am I doing? Look at what happened to my bro. This is so hard.
What was your introduction to Ghibli films, Daidus?
Oh, I can tell you exactly.
Tell me the story. Let's take turns. Also, feel free to put in the comments your own story of like if you're a fan of Ghibli films. Maybe you got into it later in life. But yeah, what was your first?
I have a vivid memory of this.
Okay.
Every time I went to Blockbuster when I was young.
Yeah,
Blockbuster. There was this. The cover looked like he had a lightsaber. They made his
Oh, Ashitaka.
Ashitaka's sword like kind of like a lightsaber, and I was like, what is this? And why does it look so cool? Because I was in that. I loved swords as a kid. I always loved Fire Emblem as a kid, and I was like, oh my god, like this looks so sick, but it's PG-13. I can't rent it. And then
Such a good kid.
But like my cousin, he was allowed to have rated M games. Mm-hmm. He was allowed to.
Oh, he was a cool cousin?
He had Conker's Bad Fur Day, which is probably the worst game to have as a kid because they just, throw poop and stuff. Anyways,
yeah,
he was allowed to have rated R movies and stuff like that. And I was like, can you rent this so we can watch it together? So we watched it at my cousin's house, and it was probably the best movie I've ever watched as a kid, and still is today, actually. And I rewatched it over like 80 times.
What movie?
Princess Mononoke.
Oh, wow.
The one with the lightsaber looking.
Oh, this looks like ass.
Trust the process.
No, this looks like ass. I don't know what I'm doing.
Trust the process.
For me, my very first Ghibli film was when I was like 6 years old. I watched Kiki's Delivery Service. And this is back when... Do you remember going to the public library and they had those cards you could go through to like pick out a VHS tape to bring home?
Really?
Yeah.
You mean the renting cards?
Yeah. It just shows you like the movie title, an image, and then on the back it tells you like synopsis, and you bring it to the librarian.
Oh,
you're
what?
Like,
in mine, you just pick up like, I want this movie, and then you give it to them. Okay, I don't think it matters. Anyways.
Okay, well, anyways. So I saw that, and like my little anime brain was like, ooh, I like this art style. Because it would be like a bunch of Disney movies. Mm-hmm. And like, the usual cartoons. And then it was Kiki's Delivery Service. Mm. So I watched it, and I really loved it. Mm-hmm. So I went back to the library, and I was like too young to comprehend that like it's like a specific studio. Mm-hmm. But I went seeking out like more of that kind of art style, and that's when I came across Princess Mononoke. And I was like, wow, this art looks like the one from Kiki's Delivery Service. I want to watch this one. My parents sat down to watch it with me, mm-hmm. and Princess Mononoke's rating is PG-13. Completely different from Kiki's Delivery Service.
Yeah.
Like the violence, it's like times 10. There's no violence in Kiki's Delivery Service, actually. And it got to the part where someone shot Ashitaka through the chest.
Yeah.
And my parents were like, okay, yeah, no, you're not watching this. And they turned it off.
Wait, how did they get through, like, the arms, like, flinging on the tree scene?
I like to imagine they must have, like, raised an eyebrow a bit, but we're like, okay.
I'm sorry, editors, you cannot show this clip because their arms are coming out of there. It's hanging, it's flopping on the tree.
Yeah,
like,
super
whoa.
violent. I remember being, like, devastated. Because I was like, no, I wanted to see what happened.
Damn, you could have been cool.
Yeah, so I didn't get to revisit Princess Mononoke till, like, high school. But the movie that sent me down the hole into, like, okay, yeah, I like this, was Spirited Away. And it was, I forgot when in 3rd grade, but it was in 3rd grade. You know how you'd have, like, movie nights in elementary school?
Wait, this movie night in elementary school?
Yeah, did you not? Like a day where, like, the kids can vote for a movie?
I don't know. I just went home.
Oh, okay. Well, we had a movie day, and we got to vote for a movie to watch. And I think this was around the same time when Spirited Away had won an Oscar.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of the kids in the class knew about it. I didn't, though. I didn't know about it at all. I voted for the Addams Family, but it ended up losing to Spirited Away. And at first I was disappointed, because I was like, I don't even know what Spirited Away is. What is that? But then we watched it, and it was like my eyes were opened. I was so inspired.
Yeah.
When I first saw it, I loved it.
Yeah, that's kind of dope.
Yeah, and then I became really obsessed with it. And also I had a crush on Haku, because I thought he was really cool.
I feel like every girl had a crush on Haku, I swear.
Or Howl.
Well, Howl's just like, that's obvious. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. That's kind of like, you're kind of crazy if you don't, you know? Yo,
Like-
check out this blue, guys. Yo! I'm cooking! Look at the blue, Emily! Why are you ignoring my sick blue? Look at this blue. This is a sick blue. Come on. Hello? Emily, hello? Anyone there? Hello?
Can I restart?
Yeah, if you would like.
Can
We have more paper.
I restart?
Wait, what's the issue?
Look at it!
What's the issue?
Why are you
You
laughing?
didn't add the leaves yet.
I picked a really difficult piece.
You want to switch to a hill? You want to do a hill like me?
Can I switch to a hill?
Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing? Stop!
I wanna redo.
No, this is a masterpiece. You were almost there.
I want to redo.
No, it was looking good.
No, it wasn't.
It was. You're building. You're building.
Okay. No, the thing is, it's too much. I picked a way too detailed piece. I was overly ambitious. Okay, now that I know what my capabilities are, which is now that I know that my capabilities are I kind of overestimated what I was capable of. We're gonna try this again.
Hey, you painters out there, what do you think of like making circle strokes? What am I doing? The hell am I doing?
Why? Yours is so nice. Hold on.
It will look better eventually. I trust the process, Emily, unlike somebody.
I don't have the patience for that. Okay, there was another background I was kind of interested in. Let me see. You know what? I'm gonna do this. It was in the book, but you're using the book, so I'm gonna...
Oh, that's so pretty. I know that background. I had that on my wallpaper once.
This should be more doable. It covers more ground. I'm gonna try again. Let's go. I'm speed. I'm gonna catch up with you. You better watch out. Uh-oh.
Wait, let me speed up too. Wow, look at her go!
Woo!
Woo! Wahoo!
Bum, 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 bum.
Dude, oh my god, I gotta tell everybody.
What?
Oh my god. Okay, so I've never watched Initial D.
Oh yeah.
I never did, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they just came out with an omnibus of the manga Initial D.
Oh really?
And I
Is that why you started reading it?
Yeah, because I got so excited because I was like, oh my god, I've been wanting Initial D, the original manga, for so long, but they don't sell it in America.
Mm-hmm.
Now the omnibus just came out. I read the first omnibus. It was like two volumes. Oh my god, I love it. Then all of a sudden, Emily saw me just watching like car videos like on YouTube drifting in Tokyo.
It's so funny. I've noticed every time
Yeah.
you read a new manga, your video watch history is like reflecting of like the phase you're going through.
So actually, my birthday was like 10 days ago or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Emily took me to Blue Note,
Mm-hmm.
which is a jazz bar. But the reason why I wanted to go so bad, I always told her I wanted to go, and she surprised me. I was actually surprised too, by the way.
Oh, I'm glad.
So thank you for taking me.
Of course.
But the main reason why I wanted to go to Blue Note was because it's in the manga
Blue Giant.
Blue Giant.
And it was a good experience.
His dream was to play at the Blue Note. So I was like, hey, I want to go to the Blue Note. I think when I was reading...
It's like in the manga.
I was reading the Blue Giant. Yeah, I kept saying that. It was so cringe, but, like, who cares? I don't care.
It's fun to say.
But,
it's fun to be cringe.
Yeah, it's fun to be cringe. It's like when you see, like, an outfit, like, with school uniforms, it's like, wow, just like the anime. In a joking kind of, like, ironic way, but anyways. So, like, when I, like, into anime and stuff, like, Blue Giant, I was listening to jazz for a month straight. And you know what's funny? When a while ago, I was watching like Haikyuu, and I was like, I kind of want to do volleyball.
Dude, you hear a lot of stories of people getting into sports specifically because of sports anime. I think that's awesome.
No, I have another example actually. That bike show. There's a bike show.
Yeah, there is.
I'm sure someone in the comments will say it, but there's a bike show about racing bicycles. And I was like, I want a bike.
I want a bike.
I want a bike. I want to race.
All of your life decisions are based on whatever
it's
you're reading. It's
controlled by anime.
So wait, I'm curious. When you're reading a manga about like music, are you like, how are you? Is that still enjoyable, even though like you can't really hear what they're playing?
Honestly, I like kind of prefer it.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know.
Because I remember when you were going through your Blue Giant phase.
Oh no, you trying to embarrass me right now?
Oh, do you want me to not tell the story?
Yeah, you get it. Go ahead. You go.
Okay, I won't tell it if you don't want me to.
I'm not. I don't care. Go ahead.
So I remember I was sitting at my desk, and all of a sudden, I hear this noise from the bathroom. I just hear. And I was like, what in the hell is happening? Because I knew Daidus was pooping and probably reading manga, but I don't know what the noise was. So I opened the door, and I'm like, what are you doing? And Daidus is reading Blue Giant.
Yeah.
And he's imitating the saxophone noises.
Okay.
In the page.
Yeah. Because like in the manga, they literally have like 5 pages straight, and there's text going.
You're trying to like immerse yourself.
Yeah, I was trying to immerse myself in the toilet.
It's so funny.
Anyways, please read Blue Giant if you're into music. Not even into music. Like I wouldn't say I'm hardcore into music. I just I do like musical stories.
Yeah.
Like Beck. Beck is like one of my favorite rock stories of all time. And stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'm just easily influenced by anime, which is like, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
No,
but hey.
Honestly, like, whatever gets you into, like, whatever introduces you to different hobbies.
True.
I think it's really good. It's like a good gateway.
I agree with it. Because I remember, actually, Kuroko no Basket, I was like, I want to learn how to dribble. And I went out, and then my neighbor, like, I was like just dribbling every day. Actually, I actually did this, by the way. I was dribbling every day. And then, like, my neighbor came out because he never sees me come outside. And he's like, what are you doing? And I'm like, I'm dribbling. And he's like, oh, wow, I've never seen you outside. So I was just surprised. I was like, yeah, I'm just going to dribbling, that's all.
I remember, I'm trying to think of, like, what manga I've read that has, like, inspired me to do other stuff.
Does, like, art manga not, like, inspire you?
No, like, art in manga will inspire me, like the actual art of the manga, but not really manga about art. I actually haven't read that. I think the only art school manga I've ever read was like Honey and Clover. I think that's what it was called.
Honey and Clover is I watched the anime, so.
Oh, yeah, I remember, but I think at the time I was too young to really like relate.
Oh my god, wait. Now that you said Honey and Clover, I have to say this now.
Yeah.
So it's actually in the same topic about like inspiration. At the time when I watched Honey and Clover, I was jobless in my basement, right? And there's a scene where one of the main characters, he takes a bike and he just goes straight. Yeah,
he got hemorrhoids.
Yeah, he just goes straight on a bike, and he just like, they're like, where are you going? He's like, straight.
I'm just finding myself.
I'm finding myself, right?
Yeah.
I'm finding myself. That inspired me so much that I told my dad, I was like, hey, I might just like
I might just take off, Dad.
I was like, Dad, I might just take a bike and go like straight for like a month.
Can you do that
I almost did. I was preparing.
Oh my god.
Like, because you get a tent and everything. You get like a backpack and you carry a tent around. The only problem is that you kind of have like bum around like parking lots and stuff, which was kind of shady. Because in Japan, I think it's a lot easier because you could take the bike on the countryside.
And like, yeah, there's a lot of like,
in
internet cafes you can go to.
In America, they're just gonna steal your phone and probably like, I don't know, piss on you. Who knows? God knows what they're gonna do in America.
But you almost did it because of Honey and Clover.
I almost did.
I remember that. Oh my god.
Did I tell you?
No.
Oh, you mean the part
like, I remember that part of the manga. I remember being confused. Because, like, okay, at the time, I was in, like, middle school, right?
Yeah.
So I had no concept of, like, someone not knowing themselves. Or, like, not being sure of their identity. So, at the time, as a kid, I was like,
Dude, I
don't get it.
No, I feel like... Maybe it's a dude thing. But, like, I feel like everyone should go on, like, a... spiritual trip. Not a spiritual trip. That sounds like taking drugs. Anyways,
go and
find yourself. Like, no, because when you're around people, like, all the time, you're perceived. Your brain is being perceived from others around you. If you leave
like
all that stuff and you're just by yourself, even if you just walk on a hike by yourself, you start like thinking about what you actually want instead of what other people want, right? I feel like I'm a motivation like YouTube talk guy now.
I feel like you would be the type to like just like F off for like 3 months.
I am. I almost did. What stopped me was I'm gonna be honest, it was America.
You didn't want to get mugged. You end up in Boston and just get your shit stolen.
No, because like when you're riding a bike in America, it's like it's all like boring sidewalk, like highway.
Yeah, there's not much to look at.
Yeah, and I was kind of jealous.
It's not very bike friendly.
I was jealous of the him like being able to bike in cool scenery and stuff like that. I was a little jealous about that because I was like, what am I gonna get? Highways? Like
get clipped by a bunch of cars. I want cities to be more walkable.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I was like, can we get like New York is walkable, of course. But
that's about it.
But that's it. It's like, come on. Like, can we please just like update the road so like it doesn't look like you're in this desolated parking lot every time you walk.
Dude, the number of times I just wanted to go somewhere that was like 5 minutes away and it was like a journey. And like oh my god, because there's like no sidewalks. Like the sidewalk ends at a certain point.
We did that in California, didn't we?
Oh, I think we did, actually.
Oh, no. I think it was like the boys. The boys did that. Oh, because the girls were doing like a spa day or something.
Yeah.
And the boys were just like, hey, let's just walk
Let's just walk
somewhere.
That's such a guy activity. Let's just wander.
Right? But all we ended up was under like this bridge that was like a highway. And that's the farthest we got. And then the sidewalk disappeared. The sidewalk was gone. So we're like, where the heck do we walk now?
Yeah, I remember. Oh my god, this reminds me. I think the most like... This is when I got really surprised about how unwalkable an area could be. I remember, like, years ago, can't believe it's already been years, but years ago when I did the Scribble Showdown tour in the States, one of our stops was Baton Rouge, Louisiana. But the area we stopped in, like the hotel we were at, it was in, like, the middle of this highway area where you'd have to... And it's just a Walmart. 20 minutes away that you can't walk to. You have to drive there.
Yeah, the hotels strategically trap you, so you have to buy their condiments and stuff. I mean, they're like their breakfast and their food.
Yeah.
They trap you.
And I remember, like, because normally at a stop, you'd want to go out and explore, right? Yeah. But I remember in Baton Rouge specifically, in that area we were in, we literally couldn't do anything. We just stayed in our hotel room.
I know, it's like you get punished for trying. It's like, that one day I kind of want to walk. But, like, I get it. You can drive to a park, and then you can get out, and then you can walk in the park. But I still feel like it's not the same as, like, sporadically just walking. It's not like, fair if you're, like, in a mood.
Like, sometimes Daidus and I will just, if we want a day where we just want to get our steps in, we'll literally just get on the subway, pick a random stop, and just wander. And, like, you're bound to run into something interesting.
Right.
Which like, I really like.
I like that. You can do that in New York, too, which is good. But, yeah, I do like that. I do like when you can just walk.
Yeah.
And get rewarded for it.
Yeah. Like, the number of times that I have, like, I don't know, I just run into, like, an art exhibit or something, or just something cool happening.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Like, okay, disclaimer, I never want to be that, like, annoying-ass person who's like, everything's so much better in Japan.
Right.
Because, okay, obviously Japan has its own set of problems, like every country does.
Yep.
I don't want to pretend like... it's the most perfect. It's a utopia, almost. Because people who talk like that, so annoying.
Yeah, no, I agree. We're specifically just talking about like the walking
when it
culture.
Comes to like the walkability and like how easy and accessible it is to get like to cross like long distances without the use of a vehicle.
Yeah.
It's great, and I never want to take it for granted. Like, I don't miss driving.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Yeah, so I really enjoy it so far. Okay.
But actually, with Japan, I feel like it's... People are like, oh, yeah, it's healthier over here. It's healthier over there. It must be easy to lose weight.
Oh, like food-wise?
Yeah, food-wise. I'm talking about food-wise.
You got beef with Japan.
Little do you guys know, it is so hard to eat healthy here. It's so hard to eat clean. Everything's fried. Everything you eat
has rice, carbs.
Everything has rice and carbs. They always try to feed you, like, everything is salted to the max. So even if you kind of have to buy your own groceries, and when you do buy your own groceries, when you buy vegetables, they don't give you enough. You have to.
Oh, you have to buy a lot.
A decent amount of vegetables, and that'll be gone in a day.
I will say, meat is surprisingly cheap. Oh, specifically chicken, which is made cooking.
We only know about this because we're spamming chicken.
Chicken and broccoli.
I'm spamming chicken.
You're spamming chicken and broccoli.
I like it though. I don't mind it.
Yeah.
I do like eating yummy. Yo, you know, I miss American Chinese food. I know I said it, but I'm gonna say it again. I miss American Chinese food. Bring it to me.
Dude, so often I ask, like, how do people in Japan, like, stay so skinny? And I've come to the conclusion that it has to, like, half of it has to be genetics.
It's definitely genetics.
No way you guys are walking enough.
Yeah, no, 200% genetics.
Yeah.
It's actually true.
Like, when you come to Japan, I have to say, like, if you're going to go clothes shopping in Japan, I really hope you have a good handle on your self-esteem, because nothing will make you feel bigger than trying to shop.
Yeah, didn't you just order? You ordered 2 skirts.
Yeah, I got a skirt, and I was like, oh, large, because the sizes were small, like extra small, medium, and large, and extra large. And I was like, oh, well, since I'm like a small to medium in the States, I'm probably a large in Japan, because I'm a large in Korea.
Psych.
And then I forget that like Korea sizes and Japan sizes are also completely different. Because I'm pretty sure, I need to double check. I'm pretty sure like Koreans on average are like bigger and like taller than people in Japan.
Yeah. Yeah,
so
they're built different for sure.
Yeah. So I'm like, I'm like an extra large in Japan. That's crazy.
That's crazy because you're not even close to that. You are pretty skinny in my eyes.
So I'm like, what do you do? How do you go clothes shopping? And because in Japan, a lot of times, especially for girls, I don't know for guys, when you go clothes shopping, a lot of stuff will say like free size, which means one size fits all. Biggest goddamn lie I've ever seen.
You think so?
Anytime I go clothes shopping, if I see something that says like free, I'm like, yeah, I'm not fitting in that. Like I'm not even gonna try it on. I'm walking away.
Every time we buy like a shirt and it says L, no, it's actually a medium.
yeah.
It's an American medium.
Yeah, I tried buying you pajama shirts recently for your birthday. And I got an extra large because I was like, surely an extra large will do. No, it didn't. So now I use it as my pajama shirt. I don't know, it's just crazy.
Oh, this is looking really good.
You think so?
Yeah, you getting the big block bases down? So the cloud is kind of like a detail, so you kind of want to do that at the end.
Yeah, I'm trying to avoid that right now.
I think working on the grass first would be good, and then move your way towards the water. Add some darks here because it's not very dark here, and you see how it's light there.
Oh.
So you kind of want to go like dark here, light, dark. So.
Oh, like the water?
I would work on the grass first.
Okay.
And then add the flowers at the very last moment.
Okay.
This is the flowers are detail. So you want to work on the grass.
I don't even know what to look at. It's crazy. Okay.
And remember, I think you actually have it here. Which means like the farther something is away, the lighter it becomes.
Oh,
because
okay,
it's back in space.
It's more opaque when it's closer. Okay.
Yes. Yeah. You want to make it like it's kind of fading away.
Yeah.
In the fog, right?
Okay.
So that's good. This is a very good start, honey.
Thanks. Thank you.
I'm not a background expert. I'm just like spewing what I know.
Yeah, no. I appreciate it. I need that for that.
Well, it's fun just painting and yapping. Like, I don't know. Is painting?
I know.
I feel like it's easy to yap when you're painting instead of drawing.
I was gonna just talk about like background art in general, but we kind of moved past that topic real fast.
Yeah, we can always go back.
I was like,
we're here for a while.
We don't do it. Anyways.
Guys, my neck.
What?
I'm getting the artist neck.
Whoa, this looks pretty. What the heck? Sorry, I like spit on you. This looks pretty.
Wow, thank you.
Okay.
I don't mind. I just wish I was a little bit better, but I don't mind background painting.
I love how, like, you're using this for the first time in your life, and you go, I wish I was better. I wish I...
Don't we all?
Me too.
Yeah, this is like brush ASMR.
Would you ever want to record an ASMR episode?
Yeah, please.
Do you listen to ASMR at all?
No.
Why not?
I don't know. I just like, I wish I did. I wish I understood the appeal of it.
Do you not get the tingles?
No. I'm just like, ugh, get off my ear.
Get out of my ear, bro. What the heck?
I don't know. Like, I wish I was, because people are like, who are into it, it seems like they love it, and they fall asleep to it like every night.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you know what I do? I spam the fan noise. The fan noise is my ASMR.
Wait, that is true. You like white noise.
Yeah, I told Emily, like, I need to buy a fan pronto. It's the only way I could sleep.
Oh, I remember when we were furniture shopping. It was so funny. You went to the fan section and you were getting annoyed because all the fans were being advertised as like makes no noise, and you're like, that's the opposite of what I want. And so you ended up getting like a cheap ass fan.
That's
you
so
looked at the reviews. If people were complaining about how loud it was, you're like, this is perfect.
Yeah. That's so funny.
This is a fan for me.
It's so true. Anyone like that in the comments, please?
I don't know who prefers like total silence when they sleep.
I used to.
Really? That's surprising.
But then I discovered the fan and it was game over. It's game over from there.
So there's no other white noise? I like the sound of rain?
Oh, rain's nice. But I don't like artificial rain.
Oh, like you can tell it sounds too fake?
Yeah, I can just tell. I don't know. It sounds like from the speaker, you know? It's like, this is not real rain.
So, okay, I actually don't listen to ASMR as much as I used to. I used to listen to it a lot because it did help me fall asleep.
Yeah,
but then I think I like, what's the word? I grew like a resistance? Is that the word?
Really? You did?
Yeah, like I wasn't getting the tinglies anymore.
Because you were trying to listen to it like as we're sleeping, and I'm like, I can't. I was like, turn it off. Give me the fan. Give me the fan.
Yeah.
I can't.
You were not into it.
Okay, you know what? I listen to everything when there's just audio playing, and I don't know, like, the fan is just a constant noise.
Yeah. Oh, you don't like it when they switch up?
Yeah, because I'm listening. I'm like, oh, when they're gonna switch up? Oh, they switched up. Then I'm like, oh, what he's gonna do next? Oh, yeah, I hear that, and I'm like hyper focusing on like what they're doing, and like.
I remember, what is it? I remember when it was near Christmas time. I started playing like these like really pretty soft music box and piano renditions of Christmas music to fall asleep.
Oh yeah.
And it was really nice. I would play it every night starting from like October because I'm crazy. But then Daidus ended up banning it because there was one playlist I turned on and we got woken up at like 5 in the morning. It got loud out of nowhere. And ever since then, every time I tried to play Christmas music, the soft Christmas music, Daidus was like, no, I can't risk my sleep getting interrupted like that again.
I favor my sleep. It's very important.
It is super important.
It's very important for me. And I'm always like, no, I need the 7 hours. If I don't get the 7 hours, I can operate at 5, but I need at least 7. I try to always get 8, but it always ends up 7. I always try for 8.
I try now to get more sleep.
You've been sleeping good now.
Yeah.
You
used
used to
be really
not
bad.
sleep. Yeah, it was really bad. I had to lecture like all the time. I'm like, hey, you're grumpy because you're not sleeping. Grumpy pants? We should paint every episode.
Hey guys, announcement. I'm leaving Spilding.
Yeah, it would be so boring just by myself. I'd probably quit too.
No, don't quit,
It'd
please.
be so boring. I'd be like, hey guys. I'd probably be more informational, I guess. But like, that's boring. I don't know.
I'm not actually quitting.
I'm thinking, I'm like, they're right. Oh, Emily! There's a hair! Help! Help! Get it out!
There's a hair?
Help!
It's probably your hair!
I don't care. Get it out. Ew! I need a break. Ow! My toe! My toe!
What the fuck?
myself.
Okay, next time I feel like we need to keep the white part like clean.
Oh, so like pour our own white?
Yeah.
Think so?
Because I need like pure white for this cloud, but it's a bit tinted. It's hard.
Pure white. No. Oh, Emily, it's time. Oh, my book.
What?
It's time to mix with PVA glue.
Wait, why?
Because it makes the paint thicker.
What does that have to do with anything?
So it'll make her white, like omega thick.
Oh, I don't need to be that thick.
You said you wanted pure white.
I mean...
Come on, I bought this thing. Come on, use it.
Why do I have to be the
Look
guinea pig?
how happy these kids are. Come on, use it.
Why do I have to be the guinea pig for this?
Please.
Okay, it does feel a bit thicker.
It does?
I think
Oh,
so.
yeah, look at that. That's like pure white. It worked! The PVA mixing worked!
Well, we'll see how it dries.
I'm just happy that my purchase was
Not in vain.
not in vain, yeah. Alright, I'm tired of, I'm going in with the special brush. I'm ready.
Ooh, snap, okay.
Here it is. The special brush. The fine detailed brush. Let's see what I can do. Alright, so what I'm learning is that, like, when you add water, it just extends, like, the paint further. Wow, pretty!
Yeah.
Wow!
Oh, no, I spilled.
I don't know what I'm doing. It's so hard just to paint a simple hill. I'm sure there's, like, a technique where you can do this in, like, 3 seconds. Almost done? Wow, beautiful. I'm impressed, Emily. You normally would just stop now.
Hey!
Yeah, you would be like, okay, I'm done.
What do you mean? Honestly, true. Facts. I would. I'm not even gonna hide it. I would. I would have given up by now.
Why is this rock? I need this rock gray. Is there gray somewhere?
Oh, you have to probably mix black and white.
No, I remember there was gray. There was, I swear.
Oh, right here.
Hey, it was hiding. You hit it.
Sorry, I didn't mean
French
to.
gray. There we go.
These are surprisingly, like, difficult to work with. IMO.
Yeah, I agree.
You agree?
Yeah, what makes it so difficult is that, like, you could do, like, really good work on one area, and like I said, once you put a new color down, it doesn't mix with it, it just overwrites it.
Yeah.
So you're constantly you constantly have to pick the right color, I feel like. Unless we're doing it wrong, which we probably are.
Yeah.
Maybe, I think, next time we should do what Olga did and wet the paper first, and that will make it more watercolory. Yeah.
All right.
Wow, we are done.
It's like kind of lopsided in the footage.
What's lopsided?
Wow, gorgeous.
I think his is more greener.
Yeah, I think his is more warm toned.
Yeah, his is more warm. My son's down.
This looks good. Hold on. Look at that. Look at all of that texture. This looks so art school. I could see this being put up as like an exhibit. Wow! Are you happy with how it turned out?
Yeah, for my first time with poster paint.
Yeah,
you know,
this is
like,
your first time. That's crazy. This turned out really good.
I could see that you can go hours and hours on the detail.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I was starting getting like meticulous at the end. I was like, okay, this blade of grass needs to be here. This blade of grass needs to
especially this
fall
area.
off.
This area looks like it was annoying.
I just did random BS there, actually.
Cool.
I think the back hills were annoying because they're like, the paint was hard to control.
It feels very Monet.
It could use more contrast and more fine detail, but you know, we didn't paint 8 hours like Oda. We did it again. We did it again. Olga, sorry, Olga. But yeah, now it's your turn.
Oh God. Okay. Here is My completed piece. Is it? Oh, sorry. I made the water not straight. It's like kind of curved.
I know that's a happy accident.
It's a little curved.
This is beautiful. I love how 3D the pond looks and the reflection. I see it. Right,
really? My favorite. I like how
the mountains look good.
I like how the mountains turned out. I was kind of surprised because I was dreading working on the mountains.
This mountain looks really good.
Thanks. But yeah, this was fun. It was a lot easier to do
You
than
actually
the
liked
Totoro
it?
one.
You liked it?
Yeah, I think for my first time, I don't hate it.
I think we did a great job.
We did a good job for our first time.
We
Honestly,
painted, how long has it been? 4 hours?
yeah, it's been like 4 hours.
Okay, maybe we could have done better, shorter, but hey. This hard edge, clean edge thing is so you.
You think so? Oh!
Because you're a clean artist.
Wow, that's true.
And mine's just like...
I like it though.
For the
It's pretty.
Yeah, it looks like it's doing that artsy thing.
These turned out really good. Yay!
Wow, we should work for Ghibli.
No. You're funny.
So anyways, guys.
Yeah.
I think this was a fun video to make. Also, this is our first time with poster paint, so if you want to get your poster paint,
yeah, go to Zen Plus and you will get shipping from Japan, from Japanese sellers.
And honestly, you gotta buy.
We have this book that we got.
You have to buy the brush, honestly, because this brush, like the fine point, is so good for detail. Yeah, this is a very good brush. I'm being honest. Also, if you want to make thicker paint, mix it with PVA with the white. That's how she got such white colors. Really cloudy. I think it helped a little bit.
Yeah, I think so.
Also, another thing is you definitely want different size of brushes because, what if you're working on jot it down real quick.
To get different textures and whatnot, cover more surface area.
Mix your water, always change it.
Gross.
And then if you want to get this book.
I got that off Amazon. I think they
it's
also
off
have it
Amazon.
in the States, but it's in Japanese.
Yeah. Oh, we stained it? That's okay.
No, we did.
Yeah, look at it. Oh, no,
that's part of the cover.
Oh, it is!
Anyways, thank you so much for joining us for another episode of Spilled Ink. Hope you enjoyed our ramblings.
Yes.
All right, and we'll see you in the next one.
And
my finger's green.
Thanks, everyone, to Patreon.
Oh, right, our patrons.
Look at that guy.
Wow.
Look at that person. Look at that girl.
If you would like early access to weekly episodes...
And bonus content.
Please check out our Patreon down below.
Finger guns.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.